Hey guys, this is Tracey Walker, your Internet Network Marketer, and I have the pleasure and the privilege to be at the No Excuses Summit here in Las Vegas 2010 with none other than the legendary Mr. Mike Dillard. Thank you so much, Mike, for your time.
Absolutely, glad to be here.
People are busy, taking pictures and, utilizing some of your time, and thank you so much for giving me some.
Absolutely.
For those of you that are watching this video that you don't have any idea who this man is, you definitely need to just pay attention, absorb, and then follow the instructions that come after. If you're in the network marketing industry, this man actually created the principles of merging internet marketing with network marketing, termed kind of the attraction marketing principles and applying it to our industry. And as a result, everything that you see many people doing on the internet came from his teachings. We all study him, and he is like the pioneer of everything that we do. So Mike had a chance actually to share some of his value on yesterday. I didn't get a chance to get in line with all the pictures, but I will say that the way that you set up your format was awesome. Because
thank you.
it wasn't so much about you just giving. You gave people a chance to ask.
Right.
So why did you choose to do that as opposed to presenting a PowerPoint or something?
It's half of it is because I wouldn't even know where to begin, and there's so many different people in the room at so many different levels, and I've had an opportunity to put so much of my knowledge into books like magnetic sponsoring over the last few years that I almost feel like I'd be taken away from people just by repeating some of that stuff. So it was just about having fun and answering people's questions and being a resource, which is what my goal was. So it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we did an hour of Q&A. So.
And I absolutely loved it because you got a chance to hear me. We're in marketing, and sometimes being able to hear what your market wants and needs. As a marketer, I want to be able to go back and try to help solve some of those problems that people are having
for sure.
as well. So I definitely appreciated that format. That's great content building format there. In addition, Black Belt Recruiting was one of my favorites.
Right.
Mainly because, I got magnetic sponsoring, I read it, and initially I didn't understand, I just wanted to sign people up. And you may be the person that you don't care, you just want to sign people up. And you have to realize that the top earners in your companies, they have influence. And you have to build that value, that influence. And magnetic sponsoring is definitely the catalyst to showing people how to do that. But Black Belt Recruiting, for me, actually took those principles and said, all right, now that I've got people through a funnel, now that I've got leads to actually talk to,
what to say?
What do I say?
Right, absolutely.
What do I say? So that interview product was the game changer for me.
That's awesome. It was for me too.
And
I mean,
it
was,
was,
yeah.
Mark was,
my mentor.
Your mentor.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was, Black Belt Recruiting is all about confidence and posture, because it was something I've struggled with for many years at the beginning of this industry, was picking up the phone and what to say. I've never made any money. I don't have any success or paycheck to hold up and say, look what I've done. And so what do you say to your prospects when you're in that position? And fortunately, my good friend Mark Weezer, who was my mentor at the time, really helped me bridge that gap. And so Black Belt Recruiting was, after I had turned the corner myself and figured out that process with his help, we just put that into CD and into book format, and I'm really glad he got the same out of it that I did.
Oh, absolutely. So phenomenal. I have it anytime I need to just remember things, I'll just go back to it. It's an awesome reference tool.
It is. It's amazing.
Now, lastly, people may not know that you were a waiter.
Yes.
Right? And not making a lot of money.
Correct.
But you were able to transform that in relatively a short period of time.
About 18 months.
18 months. Yeah. So what would you say happened, even before you got into network marketing, what happened for you to say enough was enough? Were you tired of being a waiter? Did you just see something bigger?
I actually went into waiting tables. I had a corporate job recruiting doctors in Dallas, which was not sexy. I made 300 cold calls a day to try and get past gatekeepers at doctor's offices. So I needed more time to work on my business, and my business was really my end goal and my focus. And so I actually quit that job and got a job waiting tables, because I could work at night and then work on my business in the day, or vice versa. I could switch them up, right? So that was actually a strategic move on my part, and at the end of the day I knew I'd be really, really frustrated waiting tables, because it's not a lot of fun, it's not glamorous, it's a very humbling profession, and it would just motivate me that much more to get the hell out of that. So, it's just being willing to put yourself through whatever you need to do to pass that test, figure it out, and the more painful that process is, and the more frustrating it is, the better. Because if it's not painful and it's not frustrating, if you're not really pissed off at your life right now, or pissed off at your lack of results, then you're not going to change anything. So it's actually a really, really good source to draw from is that pain, and so if you're experiencing that, it's a good thing.
Yeah. And I'm excited because it's weird. When I first got on the internet, I found you. I found Dagan Smith.
Yeah,
and I just honed into you guys. And the thing that did it for me was that I looked for people that had pain.
Yeah.
Like if everything sounded perfect and everything was wonderful, I didn't want to talk to you. But if you had some type of struggle or pain, I figured that you knew how to get out of it, and that's what I needed to learn, the formula to get out. So I appreciate your pain.
You bet. No problem.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Tracey Walker. I'm going to let Mr. Mike Dillard go. I know he's got so many different things to do. However, please take note of the information that he shared here. It was not an overnight success. You have to work at your business, learn how to then automate things so you're not working in your business, and start taking things to the next level and always have a continuous process of learning. This has been Tracey Walker. Thanks so much.
You bet. Thank you very much. Absolutely.